Hello everybody, welcome to the tiebreaker of this quarterfinal. We've got Arcane with Skaven kicking versus Nyaga with Wood Elves. They both won a game in the series. I believe Arcane won the first game, Nyaga won the second game. And here they are in game 3. Faemir will be joining me presently. And
Yes.
hello Faemir.
Yes, I'm here for this tiebreaker between Arcane and Nyaga. Ooh, Wood Elves versus Skaven. Man, I haven't seen this one in a long time.
Yep. It's a cool match though, isn't it? It's better than Orcs versus Orcs.
Well, Orcs versus Orcs has the thing that there's a lot of blocks involved, so there's always good entertainment there.
Yeah.
What you should do, Jimmy, is make a TV limit, tell every coach to make a team, and then spread the teams randomly. You know, everybody gives a team, and someone else or themselves could get it.
The thing about that is, again, I kind of alluded to this kind of thing the other day. Like, some people like that sort of thing, and some people don't. And so, whereas everybody likes playing normally, right? Like everyone likes normal Blood Bowl where they choose. So that was what would make me shy away from that. And also, I am one of the people that don't like that sort of thing. So, you know, I do have my own personal bias as well.
Is it Blood Bowl Super League? Oh, but only with my team.
So, yeah, like it's a double whammy for me because I do think, you know, like while there are people that would like that sort of thing, there's nobody that doesn't like normal Blood Bowl, is there? No, that's an interesting block. I would have blocked this one with the tree, and then that would give you more hits on this guy. You've just got to block this one straight ahead. Interesting. Super. Maybe he just wants to beat them off.
Who knows? But they have a lot of options to hit there with the tree there.
Oh, this way he can knock him onto the tree as well, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that makes sense.
And yeah, it's gonna be the blitz. No? Ah, okay, he can do the assist to someone else.
Yeah. Wait, I don't know. Can the dancer reach? The dancer could have reached, but he just chooses not to assist with the dancer.
That will be maybe exposing the dancer.
Yes, the full pow.
That's not a full pow. That's a defender stumble. Not a proper full pow.
Alright. Alright, fine.
Not confusing the people that are listening to this instead of watching it.
Yeah. Oh dear.
And who will be blitz here? I think the candidates are the Lino with block or the Lino with dodge.
Yeah, it looks like one of those two.
Wait, he's going with the Roger?
Yep.
There you go.
2 into 3. Nails him. That was a full pow versus a block player.
There you go. They're both down, yeah. And now the Roger has to... No, he doesn't reach that square down there. Oh, that will be in front of the War Dancer. That will be such a good square.
Might be scared about getting beaten off though, mightn't he?
I think he put the... he could get it done.
I mean, would you like your rattle get beaten off, Faemir?
If I had one, I consider the option. You know, if I lose my rat over in the pitch, that means I have less players to think about, so I can save time bank for the second half.
Ah, very good, yeah. Yep,
Or this is a tiebreaker, so there will be overtime. I guess.
yes, there is potentially overtime in this game. Yep. Yep, that is maybe the one time to not kick with rats, right? Because the overtime is. But then I guess they'd rather like win without overtime anyway, so maybe it doesn't matter anyway. Also, kicking versus this Wood Elf team isn't so good, right? Because Nyaga has 2 sidestep players and a stand firm, strength 6 stand firm. So it's really not easy to get the 1 turn versus Nyaga.
No. And the catch is done. And now, 3 dice. Chooses the stumble down instead of the push of the skull.
Yeah, good decision.
And for the square, doesn't break armor. We're preparing, when people nowadays put videos to fall asleep on YouTube, just to listen to the video. Could be, I have fallen asleep watching Blood Bowl before. It's probably anyone. That's probably everyone.
Oh, wow. Gets that to screen off the Roger. The Roger might have gone in for the, into the cage there, and everyone, ran around, but making that dodge keeps the heat off a bit. He opens up the back of the cage here, which is interesting because this guy can just hit the ball. Okay, he doesn't, but he could have just hit the ball. He was here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Rush. He could have just 1D'd the ball.
1D without block or anything versus the side stepper. Yeah. I think this is one of the cases where you can afford the risk, because even if you get the POW, it's not much danger because no other player can reach there, more or less. So it's a mistake, but okay. Ooh. Oh, the rat injures badly hard.
Beautiful stuff from the Roger.
On the block line, will he use the apple? Yes.
Yeah, makes sense.
Apple they can use. Yes.
Badly hurt.
He doesn't have a bench, so.
Yeah. Hello, Elif.
Elif. Hello.
Zzz. I guess Z. I don't know why that tickled me so much, but it did.
I don't know. Let's hope it's not the name of the grandma or grandfather, something like that.
Yeah.
War hero or something like that. We are a very weird way of getting demonetized, Jimmy.
Oh dear. Oh, he's deciding to isolate the Roger on the tree again. We saw him do this very effectively in game 2 of the series.
That's good, but the rats have a guard. The rats.
They do, yeah.
But I guess if you have to pick a target for the Roger to hit the tree, it's a perfect good one.
Yep. Yeah, you don't want him just smashing one of your players every turn, do you? Just let him waste himself on the tree.
Yeah. There is a chance we'll see a blitz on the guard rat, maybe? Or one of the linos in front of the other gutter runners.
I think this lino and cage around the tree, or cage around here, and then maybe hit that one, maybe hit the side stepper, maybe hit that blitzer, maybe hit this blitzer. Lots of options, or just go for the high percentage on this guy.
If you go for the
down, lots of things you can do.
If you want to cage in the middle, that's fine, but you're too close to the Roger and the I don't know.
Yeah. So yeah, I think he is going to
I don't
blitz. Well, I mean, he's definitely going to blitz. Obviously, you wouldn't base there if he weren't going to blitz. So the idea now is he can be basing 2 down players right at that one guy.
Yeah, there you go. And now he's caging at the edge of the LOS.
Yeah.
Right side of the LOS.
I mean, I'd have still caged here if I was blitzing this guy, but, you know, it would have extended your cage outwards. You know, you could have had, like, a couple of more players up through here that wouldn't have, you know, it would have been all right, I think.
Oh, bot down a skull, but the bot down is enough to get a KO.
Yeah.
And that's a rat gone. 10 versus 10.
Yeah, the problem was that that guy wasn't doing anything, but now, okay, he's
Wait, is that a 1D on the Roger? And now he's even closer to the tree. But now he can reposition the guard behind the tree.
Yeah, now he could do something.
He can get the Roger just in front of the ball.
Yes. Yes, he can. Let's see if he spots it and does it all. There's a very nice sequence he can do here.
Mental image here. If the Roger manages well, because as Juggernaut, so stand firm doesn't work.
Oh, well, actually, what I would have done, I would have filled in these 2 squares. I'd have blitzed this guy, pushed him into there, pushed the Roger there, then blocked this guy with this fella, and then pushed the Roger to there, and then the Roger would have hit him, and then would have had the Roger on the ball. That was my plan.
I will imagine I will go the easy way, putting the guard behind the tree, cancelling the other assist from the back, putting an that guard, the other guard right around 2, and get 2 dice on the tree with the blitz of the Roger.
Yep. Yep, that would have also worked.
And imagine the psychological effect for the players. If they see the tree destroy in front of them and a Roger just there, like, holy shit, man.
Yep. It looks like he is going to hit the tree,
He's
but
going
then
to hit the
this
tree.
guard isn't there.
And it's not the blitz, so Juggernaut doesn't work.
No.
Oh my god, getting a 1 in 9 with the Roger and the tree there, that could be a happy days for the Rats, which are investing a lot of players based in the cage.
Yep, full in this turn.
Full in on turn 3. Jesus Christ, absolutely full in. Every single rat. A second. No, only 2 gutter runners. Oh my god, guys, the POW. Oh, no, a random fella. Surprise. Okay, I wasn't expecting that one. Avoided the trap of hitting the tree.
I bet he really wants to hit the Roger now with the tree.
Now, I guess there is a chance that the rat is gonna get a smash in the face. But before that, he has to get rid of some of the other rats on the sides. Just to avoid the fail state.
Oh my god, instant punish.
Instant maximum punishment. And a full instant death. Injury 12, suffers death, is the death. Apo not used.
Does not Apo it.
Doesn't Apo it. Scared of rolling a 1. Sorry, or how much does the Apo fail with the death? Is it still only 1 or?
It's so it would fail on a 4+ on a D8. So like 5 times out of 8 it doesn't work. 37.5% to work.
And after that glorious death, now breathe better and reach a little farther. Retreat,
Yes.
move to the left, but a little behind.
Yeah, I like that play. Obviously, you got really lucky with it, but I like the idea of that.
That was wow. That was the kind of the thing that you say, yeah, well played, yeah. That's the part you don't mention when you talk about the game. Now it was a very technical game, lots of rolls, it was very complicated. Luck, none at all. And now the Roger gets hit in the face. Armor break. And that the Roger gone for maybe the whole half as part of the relevancy.
Yeah, pretty rough. I would have done so, Yeah, I'm surprised. Didn't Apple
the death. It's a guard piece. It's one of your best pieces there. Yeah. Especially because also has block versus a team which has a lot of dodge but not that many block.
Yep. Oh, he did a double dodge. Is he going to reroll? He's got 4 rerolls. He might just reroll. Yep, he does.
Yeah, 4 rerolls, yeah. He needs to screen right there because the rats are really, really fast. Yeah. He's trying to keep away from the wrestle and the strip ball gutters. Wow. I think I will have avoided and take the whatever result with the okay. Okay, here comes the block with the other guard, rat looking for vengeance, gets the boss down, gets the armor break. Nothing.
Diced.
And also having lose one guard means that whatever cage he makes with the rats, the guard dancer will be able to leap onto it and get minimum one dice.
Yep, very likely, yep.
Oh, gets a nice pow there. The Lionel's doing the Lord's job. No armor break.
He just keeps turning the corner now, doesn't he?
Yeah, but anyway, he's not that far away from the gutters.
Oh. Well, now there's a gaping hole.
One could say there is a massive hole of 4 squares in the middle of the pitch. Yes.
Yeah. Can you see where the space is? It's literally a space big enough to drive a tree through.
Yeah. Oh, imagine the tree doing a rush to base those 2 gutters and the lino.
Yeah, that'd be incredible.
But not moving the tree, which is basing the rover, is also good because I'm not very sure the Skaven are gonna be able to get 2 dice on the tree anymore.
Yeah, just keeping freezing the rogue out for the rest of the drive is worth like a 1-1 trade, really, I think. So I would probably just I'd probably move these 2, and then try to move the tree. Just one of them. Yeah, just move this one. Then try to move the tree to there so that you can go past. Oh, dub skulls.
Oh, double skulls on the blitz with the. Oh, and gets a power on a skull. My favorite roll.
Another removal.
And it's a KO. Happy days to the with this coach.
Yeah, this is very good dice for Nyaga. Thus far. Speaking of gaping holes, it is a gaping hole. It was funny when I went to the dentist, I got to talk about my gaping hole.
Oh, yes, you got one of your teeth out or
I'm gonna get a root canal. This was like a temporary medical dressing on it. That's what I got.
Okay. Oh, root canal, what a party.
Yeah, my favourite thing to do. I don't know how many, I've had 2 or 3 and it's not fun.
Wait, you already have done 2 or 3?
Yeah. My teeth are horrific. Absolutely horrific. I don't really know why. I clean them all the time. They're just fucked up.
Mine also have the weaker enamel than usual, so I got a lot of cavities growing up and all that, and I think I have feelings in nearly, except the front teeth, every single one of the rest have fillings. And have 3 crowns, when they put a fake teeth covering the old teeth.
Yeah, I've got one of those, yeah.
Which are fantastic, I have to say. The thing is nearly indestructible. And thanks to the NHS Scotland, it cost me barely a penny.
Glorious. Oh, he's gone in for the strip.
And the strip doesn't work yet. Use the team reroll or Scalan a push, what the expert call Jimmy's red dice. And it's a KO. And that's all for this drive, folks.
Oh my god, he could think about appoing it. He does appo it. So that turn 6 he'll turn over, and then turn 7 he can try and strip him again. But it's going to be a really hard dodge and stuff, or multiple dodges. So I think that was a bit spicy, that appo after not appoing the dead.
Yeah, after losing 3 rats, is 8 rats on the pitch. 4 of them are gutter runners. There's still a 1 guard, 1 lino, the roger in the middle of nowhere, lying in the ground, pondering. Do the Skaven have dentists? Well, I was 100% sure they have dentists. But do they help with your teeth, or do they help the hornet rat? Which the hornet rat, for those in the age of Faemir, I read that it's become a god. Which is absolutely incredible, because it's one of the most Skaven lore you read into. It's one of the most horrible things you can read.
Yeah, I think honestly, De Boomer, I think it's got to be genetics, because it's like...
Yes, there is a lot with the teeth. Obviously, there are bones after all and all that. There's a huge factor of genetics. There are people that never got a cavity, never washed the teeth or something like that, and more or less they have their teeth fine. And other people just break a teeth eating ice cream.
Yeah.
It was too hard.
Yeah. I chipped a tooth eating a kebab. You know at the UKTC?
Yes.
Yeah, I chipped a tooth eating the kebab then.
Well, at the UKTC?
Yeah.
You keep it secret.
Yeah.
You keep it a secret, and we were making jokes about the Jimmy's photo with the kebab when you actually broke a teeth.
Yeah.
Eating a kebab.
Yeah, I broke a tooth eating the kebab, yeah. I mean, it was Skuro bought the kebab, I think. Yeah, because I didn't buy the kebab, and then Skuro was like, I can't eat this. And then I was like, fuck it, I'll eat it. And it was amazing, and I was like, oh my god, I shouldn't have done this. No, I just chipped a tooth. I don't know. It's just, I guess my teeth are just crap.
I have tips, totally that just eating suddenly crack, and then what the noise? Oh, is it wait a second? Or the teeth? Happens also with age.
I wanted a kebab with extra brick.
Yeah. Skuro set you up. Skuro set you up for the trap. Like, reach the part of the brick. Oh, wow, I can eat this. There you go, Jimmy. Enjoy your kebab.
Yeah. I left it in their room as well, in the Airbnb. They just had a little bit of my tooth left on on the desk.
There you go. You left your blood, sweat, tears, and tooth in the UKTC.
Yeah. because I remember being rather bamboozled. Like, what the hell is this? Jesus.
Well, truth to be told, if that was the situation that a kebab made it, anything you will have eaten, anything you have done will have broke it. It was already broken.
Yeah. Or there was extra brick in it.
A little of extra brick, maybe a bullet. Screw us from the States, maybe put a couple bullets there and you bite the bullet.
Yeah. Bullet tooth Tony, there you go. Oh my god, I wish I'd gone to Pop World. That was the only bad thing about UKTC was the lack of Pop World. The kebab was amazing.
It was there. We could have gone there. We could have gone then and joined the other groups of people in our group H trying to remember the good old days.
Yep. Oh, look at this. Perfect from Nyaga. Does the classic tabletop stall. You see this because I guess they slaughter people often in tabletop. It's dicey, isn't it? And you don't see it so much in ladder and stuff, but they all seem to do this to obviously stop anything getting in. And UKTC this year is at Leeds, so I don't know if they have a Pop World or not, or if anyone goes there. All the places that I used to go to in Leeds are probably closed now. Oh, terrible.
Yeah.
Because I lived there like in 2000, and then I went back in like 2012. And then, so like everywhere had closed that I knew from the first one, and then everyone will be closed that I knew from the second one now.
Every time you go, it's a new city.
Yeah.
New experiences. Lead the forever changed town. I have a feeling that Nyaga Arcane is not going to try to grab the ball.
No.
Now, hitting a random guy and then hitting the tree, that sounds very realistic.
Oh, kills him.
Oh, seriously hard. And there are no more apples left of any case, so that's Grand Wrestler out of action.
Yep. Is he going to foul this catcher with a gutter runner? Because this is his stripper, like he could have done, because he's not going to need the stripper anymore, right? Well, I guess he is, because he's got to turn him over, hasn't he? Yeah, he's got to turn him over now. He's got to score and then turn him over to win 2-1.
Unless he wants to go to overtime, in which case he also has to score, so the stripper will be needed.
True.
Okay, now the elves are coming back, trying to save the tree.
Didn't make it a 3D, that hit. Probably should have done.
Yes,
Definitely
there is absolutely no risk, because after that he's going to do the score.
Yep. But gets the 1-0 and fails both KOs, does Arcane, so 9 players.
I don't think he's going to have enough rat power to get the one-tanner versus 2 side steppers and a stand firm.
It's tricky, but he does have the sidestep, so he can probably, like blitz the, block the catcher and hope to pow it, and then like blitz the tree and, get
and
2
juggernaut
pushes
the
way.
tree.
Yeah, juggernaut the tree, yeah. It's probably what he has to do.
Well, we're gonna have to see it very, very soon. He's setting up the defensive positions.
Yep. He can do it. He can probably do it. I don't know. It's hard with 9 players and like obviously having to think of it on the fly. It's probably doable.
Well, the boomer. Elliot is always here in our hearts and minds.
My instinct is that it's possible. but I don't know exactly how I do it. I have to, set up my players and think it through a bit more than just looking at it like this.
He chooses to backline.
Yeah, that stops any.
I was thinking if he doesn't backline, could make you maybe do the hit on the tree a little harder.
Yeah. Well, now he could just rush, right? Now he could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, rush, and just do it with rushes, or he can block him, and he can't go either way. He can only go one way. He could just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hit from there. So like block him, and whether you power it or not, you just have to fill that square and that square. So he can't stop anywhere. Yeah, this has got to be doable. I'm sure this is doable.
There is many chances that Arcane have been practicing doing this kind of one-turners before his match.
Yeah, this doesn't look right, but
wait. He had the easiest hit on the tree with the Roger ever.
I just don't.
He has a.
Yeah.
Doesn't get the POW, but that's not the relevant one.
Yeah, this just doesn't seem right at all. Two ways of doing it. He could have just had the Roger like here, right, and then he could have pushed it to then get the so he could have like hit the tree to get him forward 1, and then fill all the squares and get the catcher for the second, or he could have like kind of filled everything to get both forward with the tree. But
how is he going to get the pushes enough to move the...
I just think he's not going to. I think he's just going to hit the tree now, or hit the dancer or hit the tree on 3. Yeah.
And he goes hitting the dancer on 3 dice, gets the full POW.
Yeah.
And fouling.
No. KO.
And
Nyaga will definitely trade a KO for us touchdown.
He can get 1 dice on the tree.
Yep. Skull. Might as well
reroll.
Full POW.
It's a full POW.
Strip ball, foul the tree? No.
No.
And dancer comes back, so nothing happened.
Oh. Well, here is my piece of advice for people that have to play big games with your other team. If you already know the composition of the other team, I tell you to do some practice one-turners versus that team.
Yep.
Starting with 11, 10, 9, 8, until it's impossible to get the one-turner done.
Yep. Yeah, I feel like that was possible. Not easy, but possible. Oh.
I mean, at some point he was thinking about it, because give the ball to the scoring rat and then move the other one, do the things. He did the things, hitting the side stepper. But later maybe he got like just okay state. What the fuck is going on? Okay, yeah, kill the guardanta. Now the rat on the attack. Rat attack.
Rat attack. Ratatouille. Well, they do have the full 11. They are down, of course, in quality. Blitzer with guard, replaced by a lineman. But the elves are actually down to 10, aren't they? So
yes,
not terrible for not terrible for that.
Stripper is there, biding his time.
Yep.
Brilliant coaching and a smell of rich mahogany earns a team reroll. Sorry, mahogany?
Just thinking of the movie Mahogany.
Yes, mahogany. I actually remember the movie. Yes. Police Academy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I have many leather-bound books, and my apartment smells of rich mahogany. Oh my god, I love that movie. That's a while ago now, isn't it?
Well, I got the. I think I was when we were watching the third or the fourth. I got hit by a car on the way to the movies. Crossed the road and got hit by a car.
Jesus.
It's alright. I don't remember anything of the incident, and it was nothing serious. But I was a wee kid, so it sent me flying around. I remember going in the car with my dad driving to the hospital. I had nothing broken. Lucky me, only my scalp that hit the road. There's a part that have a little less hair there, but it's okay.
Wow.
Not noticeable at all.
That's wild.
One of these accidents kids have.
He kind of hasn't got enough men to hit the tree here, but I think he's going to do it anyway.
Yeah. Man, I remember this high tower, the black massive guy, Mahoney. What was the name of the guy that makes the noise? Was making the noises?
Oh, I don't know his name.
And of course, the blonde cop that was at the academy, with these huge assets for the force.
Yeah. We watched that again recently, in movie club. Watched the first Police Academy. Great movie. It's a bit dated, in some respects. Wouldn't get made today.
The humor is super dated.
Yeah. But still funny.
Oh yeah, I used to laugh at it. I mean, and there were movies I remember. Yeah, we went to watch them as a kid. So the crazy guy that was the bad guy in the first one or the second one, and then becomes a cop in the third or something like that.
The rogue is getting smacked. Yeah. Yeah, when I said he didn't have enough, he would have had to move off the cage, right, and then he'd have had to put the block in front, and it just, I didn't think he wanted to do that, but
very dated. But remember, it's a comedy, a work of fiction, so it's not a documentary or trying to do anything. So just a comedy with very 80s humor, but.
Yeah.
Harmless.
Yeah, it's people are so wanting to get offended by everything these days. It's weird. Isn't it?
But it was just a humor that they were all right, but there were much worse, more comedies on those years. Again, Police Academy movie. My father took me and my brother, kids, to watch it, and there was a lot of kids. All the kids loved the guy that made the noises. Yeah. I remember being in school and everybody making noises.
I remember when I was a kid watching RoboCop and there being RoboCop toys, and watching Alien and there being Alien toys. It's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, RoboCop, another movie that I watched in the movies yes, as a kid. It's absolutely brutal, the levels of violence in that movie.
Yeah.
When RoboCop is still human and gets shot and all that is fucking brutal. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But I think that was the equivalent of the animation movies where the parents of the main character dies the first 5 minutes. Start with a huge tragedy, and from there it's all right.
Oh, thank you very much, Doom Fox, for letting me know. That's brilliant. Postpone as in later this evening or to another day? Maybe I can look. Much later, or maybe on Sunday or Monday.
Mentos needs to postpone. Did he drink some Coke?
Hey!
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 Well, with a name with Mentos, he had it coming.
Yep. Right, cheers, Doomfox. That works out well because you guys are going to overlap anyway, right? Because they're for people who don't know, Doomfox and Mentos were scheduled for 7, which is 15 minutes from now. So obviously that was going to get completely clash with this. So it's worked out well that you're not clashing at least.
And that way, Jimmy, you can go back to Battle Brothers faster.
Yes, give me Battle Brothers. Quite nice from Arcane, this, wasn't it? Kind of splitting off the Roger and these two linemen. So now Arcane's working to repatriate them. Is that correct?
Repatriate? Oh, I don't know. In this day and age, they get sent to a jail in El Salvador. Oh, triple pow on the catcher. Nothing.
Oh, fails to stand up.
And fails the dot from the tree.
Oh.
Armor break. If you don't want to make that kind of bad rolls, why not try out some coaching? Jimmy Fantastic will give you an exclusive one-to-one session for 90 minutes. DM him on Discord or email jimmyfcoaching@gmail.com for more details.
And for an extra £300
more, I will be there offering my support.
Oh dear. Bambi, do you remember Watership Down? Oh dear, that was horrific for kids to watch, wasn't it?
Let's go with E.T. With one of the first movies I ever watched in the movies was E.T. So watching E.T. die was traumatic. Then the Return of the Jedi, watching Yoda die was like, holy shit. Then you have the never-ending story and the horse death, which absolutely traumatizing a scene. Like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, this is lovely, by the way, for Nyaga, because now he can hit with a tree and follow and be basing the Garda as well. So lovely blitz direction. Elliot to Elliot. Oh my god, that'd be brilliant. That'd be brilliant.
Dimmi a CT. Elliot! Oh!
Yes.
So absolutely, there is so many questions about the ET species. You know, was ET special one? Because how is possible he can't even talk or do anything, and then they have fucking spaceships that are able to cross the cosmos.
Yeah.
And he has superpowers. He could make bikes fly.
Yeah.
And it's very up to date because the FBI was following the kids with guns, you know, ready to shoot. Like, more or less in America, that's happening. The FBI and the police chasing aliens.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh dear. Oh, we've had 10 votes for the Super League. 9 people want a new one, and 1 person doesn't.
Oh, the outlier there.
Yeah. Morally, I wouldn't want to restart it, but in terms of enjoyability and entertainment, absolutely want to restart it.
I mean, if it's gonna be, you know, like everybody choosing the same team, that's the sign of a competition that is not correct.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've got no shame in admitting it was a shit rule set, but it's just the
rule set. Usually, rule sets whatever way you design a rule set is gonna be a meta. There's gonna be 3-4 teams or something like that get better. Because that's how Blood Bowl works, you know, it depends on the TV adjustments or the skills you give. Some teams are better, some teams are worse. But if everybody does exactly the same team...
Yeah, not great, is it? Okay, that's a nice formation. I like that, because I was thinking about, you know, Dancer coming in there, but he can still probably come in here, right? Maybe not. Maybe this is good. Maybe not. We'll find out soon enough, I'm sure.
Is he going to hit the Roger again? Yes.
I mean, he doesn't have strip ball, does he? That's the thing. The Dante. Like, it's a sure hands. It's a sure hands thrower, so strip ball isn't a factor.
Yes, but no block.
Yeah.
Or dodge.
Yeah, so he's still 50% to get it down. Tree could jump over the blitzer.
Is for that tree also a 3+ to jump over a lying down piece?
6+.
6+, because there is the tackle stones in the target square.
Okay. Well, yeah, it would start off as a 5, and then the tackle zones would make it a 6.
Okay. So it's not that generic 3+. It depends on the agility too.
Yeah. So like, you can do you can do kind of corner cuts with elves sometimes where they just jump over on a 2+. Like, that's sometimes good. I have jumped on a 2+ sometimes, but
wait.
Yeah, 'cause elves are 2+ now, right?
Panther 78, especially when I hit there was streams where he played high TV orcs. It was a shit show. I enjoy those ones. And let's not forget the times when Jimmy made that team with a mighty blow pylon orc team. Absolutely glorious games.
Yeah, that was fun, to be fair. But not a million orc mirrors. Whoa.
Okay, he's getting a lot of pows.
Yep.
And armor breaks.
Removal.
And a KO. Not good for the rats.
No. No, they're in a bit of a pickle. Rogue is,
and now the final dodge, and now that Cage is in a very, very complicated situation. The Roger is absolutely isolated.
Yeah. Nyaga has done a good job of keeping him controlled.
Try to 2-dice the catcher to get away from that situation and rejoin his rat's friends.
He could.
But there is not much more to do for the rats here except they retreat and try to reorganize.
Yeah. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Maybe he should do that. He could punch it to there, then block it and then surf it, right? So he could surf this catcher. Maybe that's what he should do. Surf this catcher and then just get the team back together.
Blood Bowl works before high TV for a player point of view, yes. But on a viewer point of view, high TV Blood Bowl is the most entertaining. It's the most entertaining. Crazy skills, crazy shit going on, absurd plays happening. Oh my god, who can forget the High Elves team of Jimmy when he had that strength 5 mighty blow catcher?
Glorious, yeah. A legend. Oh, he's going to surf.
Okay, he's going for the surf.
Gets the push. Now it's 3D into 3D to surf him.
Easiest surf of his life.
Yep. Yeah, I like this play. This is what I would have done.
I call the blitz with the Roger instantly.
Yep.
And this gives him at least a strength position at the front.
Yeah, this is pretty nice.
Gets the full pow, choose the pow. So dominance. Okay, that softens the hit a little. Now the gutter runners are dodging. Now he has to be very careful because the leap option is there.
Yep.
The ball carrier is on the very close to the side.
Yep. He has got to be wary of the leap. Plus, just these blocks. Okay, he's moving the tree in there. Yeah, he could have tried something spicy with the tree, but I think best not to. Is it just Just play it safe. Get it on the Roger. Keep that Roger tied up.
I think this is the turn where we see the leap into the cage.
Maybe.
He now has 2D on the guard piece. He's thinking if he's going to do that block first.
That's
the block. Four rerolls coming in clutch. Pow. Yeah. Going to the bottom.
It's interesting, isn't it? With overtime. Don't really want to reroll that, but he did. He got stunned.
When it was double skulls, one of the first actions, and now he has a cleaner way towards the wall and the armor break. Oof. Golden. I mean, investing the reroll is only if you plan to hit the ball carrier.
I don't think he's gonna.
Then the turn ordering was wrong. Doing that hit.
He's blitzing the wrestler.
Which he gets a push. That gives him another hit.
Oh, it's a brilliant coaching reroll. Of course it was. Yes, we had it for this drive anyway. Yeah, very good point. Surveillance. Yeah, I do forget about that brilliant coaching.
Still, it's turn 12 for the second half. Hey, he could have used that later.
Maybe. Yeah.
I can guarantee you 100% right now that Nyaga is going to use another reroll before the end of this half.
Maybe. Maybe not though. You never know. You never know, Faemir. You never know.
If he doesn't, the player that misses will die. That's it. I've warned you. This is my vision. The Oracle has talked. Okay, now the rat aiming to a hit on the strip ball. Obviously, the more dangerous piece gets the push. Doesn't reroll it.
No, Arcane really doesn't want to use the reroll if he doesn't have to.
Yeah. He also has 4 rerolls because of the leader.
Yes.
So probably he wants to keep that leader reroll as long as possible.
Yeah, no doubt.
Oh man, I'm getting flashbacks of the old days when I was playing tabletop Blood Bowl with my pals in the club. And where's the argument? The leader reroll is the first one to be used, or you can choose it, not being the first one you use.
Oh, used the reroll there instantly. Arcane. Surprised about that because this doesn't seem that good. Do you know what I mean?
Will we see a Roger getting sharp next turn?
I think we might, No, he's made the animal savagery and the dodge. Wow.
Animal savagery and the dodge for plus. I guess even failing the dodge and going to the ground is better than getting hit by mighty blow.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like he was 50-50. He'd just be stuck there and served. So really lucky to make that. Never mind the dodge as well.
Guaranteed. I mean, besides the animal savagery is 4+, works half of the time.
Mm.
And if the option is getting sharp, yeah, take that 50%.
Easy dodge.
And now the Roger there is doing very good work there. Truth to be told, he's covering one of the sides.
Yep. And he's finally off the tree and being surrounded by a million elves. He's actually free to do things again.
And now the bleed. Maybe the side step got a runner.
I would have 3D'd the
Hovering.
sidestepper, to be honest, but it looks like he's going to do the wrestler. But no, he's changed his mind. And maybe he was going to do the wrestler, then change his mind to the sidestepper. Because they're both like double based, aren't they?
Yes, that's a lot of basing. There's a hit with a Woody with block. Offers a sacrifice for the Roger. Getting up that lino. And there is the blitz left. And he's going for
2D on the strip.
on the
And cast him.
and casting with a both down.
Wow. That's
On
funny.
the-
Set up this.
street ball.
He set up this 3D. Then he set up this.
What a feint worthy of Napoleon, Julius Caesar, Alexander the Great. What a feint in his own time to confuse everybody, thinking he was going one for the top. Got the runners with 3D, but he went for the one at the back.
Yeah. That was wild. That was wild to like set up this 3D, then set up that 3D, and then just 2D, and then make the Kaz. So yeah, that's looking pretty bad. For
I mean, besides setting the 3D, this makes the advancement of the ball very, very difficult.
Yeah.
I think the play here is gonna be 2D the lino with the line rat, then 2D the block piece with the guard piece, and then punch the tree with the Roger.
The guard has just stood up, so
Oh, then there you go. Then you go. Is the game over? Then okay, guys. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and stay fantastic. I'm joking. Okay, I didn't notice that one.
well, he does do that hit, trying to get his Roger free, but doesn't free the Roger.
Doesn't free the Roger, but the Roger now can.
Oh, he
Oh,
doesn't.
there's another hit there. He has to roll this.
Yep. Where's the Roger?
Is he going for the ball for the strip ball with the Roger? Yeah, probably yes.
I think he's going to blitz this lineman, and then just like 2+ everyone away. No, it hits the catcher and 2+. He's just going to 2+ everyone away. Like everyone could just 2+ away, right?
Yes, everyone can 2+ back.
Yeah. So this big formation didn't really do a whole lot. I mean, it stopped him going forward. It did stop him going forward, but you know, it could still just go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Now
1, 2,
the
3,
two war
4,
dancers
5, 6,
are
7,
set
8,
next
9,
to the Roger.
Mm.
That changed the equity in a range between 5 and 10 points.
Yeah. 10, 14. He didn't need him in range, but he could have got into range. He could have like gone there. So it's good run is pretty good. Ooh, rolls a 1. Does he re-roll this? No.
No, and pays the price of an armor break.
Oh, maybe he did. It just failed. No, he didn't re-roll it. Maybe he should have done. Because if this is a POW, it's 2D on the ball.
Yep.
So I kind of felt like he was going to re-roll it. He does get the POW.
And gets the power with the block lino. Armor break.
Mm.
And now there is a hit with 2D in a blockless piece.
Yeah. Yeah, he can, and he could do it with a dancer, or he could just do it with a lino, couldn't he? It depends whether he wants to run around.
The dancer has a 1 in 9 of not being able to dodge away from the side step.
Yeah, or he could punch the
One.
Roger first as well. Oh, he's going to run all
1
the
in
way
9,
around.
and
That's
then
nice.
I think the block with the lino without the skills
This guy's going to run around and do it. This dodge is going to run all the way around and then push him into like a better square. I think.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh,
Incorrect.
Once again, I call it. Guess the POW.
I mean, that's what I thought at first, but then he put this guy, so I thought, I must think that's a better square, and it might have been if it had gone there. I think that was probably a better square. That was interesting to put that there.
And now comes the regret. Oh, if I hadn't followed, I had so many another 2D to move there. But I think the side stepper War Dancer is going.
Whoop. On there.
All right. Now dodge the other elf, or do the 4+ with the. Wait. 4+ or leap with the War Dancer.
Yeah, the dancer can leap. Yeah, it'll still be a 3+. So
maybe 4+ with dodge is better.
It 75%. It is. But he could leap.
If he could leap, he could have leaped in the face of everybody there. Look at me.
It's slipping away for Arcane, isn't it? He needs to get something into scoring range first and foremost.
There is not many ways. Oh, the side stepper can get into scoring range.
Yeah. So, like, it might be better just to give him it rather than him getting a range. But, like, he needs him in scoring range at least.
Yes, because right now, as the score goes, Nyaga will win the game.
Yeah. Has to get it to overtime.
So now, Arcane looking for the overtime, and he has to put that side step rat on scoring range now. Because it's probably the only thing that doesn't require a dice roll.
Yeah, I mean that is a good point. Like, there's a lot to be said for just moving him first, but that it might be better odds overall to do everything else first and then hand it off to him, right, and then run away. But I think the instinct of everybody would be just get him in range. So you've got him in range.
Especially, oh, there goes the blitz. He has Juggernaut, so will be able to keep hitting the War Dancer.
Yep.
And we'll keep moving him.
If he'd pushed him back, the gutter could have got beyond him, right? If he'd pushed him to here, the gutter runner could have double rushed, and then he couldn't have been hit by strip ball. But
I was thinking that he was going to be able to be out of range.
Yeah, really.
So let's not forget. Oh, he got up the thrower, which has sure hands. I thought he was going to try this time to get the ball in the sure hands piece, because that one can pass.
Yes. It's really tough though, isn't it? Oh dear. Skulls doesn't re-roll. And now this is going to be easy clears. Easy clears for Nyaga. Get the ball on a blodger. Maybe even just score this turn, right? And then you've won 2-0. Interesting.
2-0 with one turn left for the Rats. Yeah, I could call that to really win. Or even the tree moves. Everything. That tree has been never got rooted.
No, it's been an incredible game for the tree. That's for sure.
Yeah, especially because the tree is going to last the whole game. Something you are not used to, Jimmy?
Hey! Thanks, Faemir.
Just remember, if you want to watch Jimmy's tree in action, there is the best and the worst of a tree can do. Moving as far as any tree has gone, nearly reaching the moon, and not being able to play any single time.
Yeah.
Both of them on the YouTube channel on Jimmy's Games.
Yeah.
And now everything is.
Oh, he's just going to hit this guy. He's only got one scoring threat, so he's going to just blitz him.
Yeah, he can blitz with a block piece.
Yep.
3 dice.
Gets the full power, and he can foul him as well. Yeah, it's easier than scoring, isn't it? Just get rid of this guy.
Well, seems there is a chance that Nyaga doesn't have to use a reroll. My
Right.
God.
You got a foul. Got a foul.
100%. That's. If you armor break that piece, you have won the game.
Yep. Oh my god, he fails and gets sent off! Oh my goodness. That is crazy. So now he can just get him in the end zone instantly.
Terrible foul, terrible foul. I would have never done that foul.
I would have never made that foul. That's crazy.
Now
And then so we've got
Here it
to
comes.
go there and pass it on a 5. The gutter can pass it on a 5, but because it's harder for the throw, right? Because he'd have to dodge on a 3+, and I don't even know. He'd have to pick up on a 5. Picking up on a 5, it seems better just to pick it up on a 4 with a gutter, right? Like 1, 2, 3, 4. 5,
Wait, he's picking on a 5 with a reroll. He has sure hands.
Rush. Yeah, but you've got team rerolls, haven't you? You've probably just got to use
you have the
both
team
of your
reroll
team.
for the whole operation.
Yeah.
And that's your only strength 3 piece
Yeah.
that you can use for something.
Yeah. It's rough. It's like it's really raw. Maybe you try and scatter it and then hope that, you gut or you throw a catch it, right? Like you could do that. You could just block him, right? You could blitz with guard, put guard in, and then 2D this guy, and then just hope that when he scatters it, one of these two catch it, and then they could just go and pass it instantly.
I think the play is move the. That wasn't the play I was thinking. I was thinking move that lino, that hit with the, because that's a catcher. That was gonna be 2D. There is no need for the guard there.
No.
And he could have get up the guard.
Oh. Was hoping to pow him, wasn't he? And then do it with a thrower. I guess now he's probably trying to do it with a thrower, but now, oh my god!
With the thrower, gets the pow.
Okay, well, maybe he should have switched to doing it with the gutter after he didn't roll the pow, because now it's a 5+ and a 3+. But the pass is easier, and he's got pass. So like this might be better now with 1 reroll. This might be better. Makes the pickup, makes the dodge, makes the pass, makes the catch.
That's it.
Oh
Easy stats that
my.
I've seen in all the years I've been casting bloodbowl.
That's crazy.
That was like Jesus Christ Almighty.
Defending the
Fucking
ball
rats.
is super easy.
Okay, all the bad luck that the Arcane had during the game, losing players, getting armor breaks, suffering and all that, came back. The equity balanced itself once more, making an absolutely mental on a dice rolls point of view play.
Yep. 3 dice, didn't break armor, foul with +3 assist, and it's a double 2. So not only did he not break him, he got sent off as well. So he couldn't do anything else afterwards to try and stop him.
Yes, and then Arcane only has to dodge away doing 2 rushes with a gutter runner, dodging on a 3+, 2+, then pick up the ball like a fucking champ on a 5+. Not even using sure hands, but that's for cowards. Dodge away, not using a reroll because that's for people that fail rolls. Make a pass without using pass and then catching it with a 2+,
And got it on a 6.
They need a reroll. There you go. I mean, sometimes, rerolls are just it's a festival of 6s there.
6, 5, 4, 6. Pretty good. Quick rat click.
And now comes the danger. The dangers of the one turned by the elves, which have they have a 9 players, but should be enough to get a 1 turn.
Yeah, especially versus this defense. This defense is not really a 1-turn defense, so not a fan of this at all by Arcane. She'll see how good Nyaga is at his 1 turns. Because this is pretty nice for him. Does need 3 pushes, you know, so it's not easy. It's never easy, but you know, there's
but
just
he needs 3 pushes on every 1 turn that he attempts anyway. So
yeah.
Well, there is the Roger there, the side stepper, and the guard piece that always is going to make things harder.
Yep. So you can see how he's going to do it, right? Blitzes this guy in the side stepper. He goes up. I probably want some swap the other way around, actually. He goes up, then he punches him to there, and then he punches him to there, or he can punch the Roger to get there as well. So he's got like dual chances, which is nice, which is why I thought he wanted the tree there. How many rerolls do you put in a bit of the push? It's a good question, Surveillance. It's a good question. That's a good question. Maybe you get the ball to him first, right? Maybe you get the ball to him first.
Yeah. Get the ball to the scoring thread, and after that, if you get that, you can seriously consider using rerolls.
Yeah.
I mean, now the advantage is 3 rerolls for Nyaga and 1 for Arcane. So the second half is looking on paper a little better for the Woodies, but both of them, no, the Woodies are going to have limited to 9, and the Rats have 10.
Yeah. I don't understand this because it looks like he's gone the wrong way, but interesting. He should have had a guy here, surely. Very sunny.
Weather, very sunny, very sunny. Ooh, that makes the passes a little harder, but anyway, it's in the hand of range. You see? Yes.
Yeah, well, you can just use this guy who needs to stand there anyway. I think he has to rush maybe here. Double rush.
Makes all the rolls, makes the cut.
Okay, now you're thinking of re-rolling things, aren't you, here?
Yes, now comes the rolls. Here comes the bleed on the guard piece.
He does get the push.
Rolls. As I predicted, a reroll was used.
Oh, he's gone back the other way. That doesn't make any sense to me. Because this is a side step. This is really hard to get the extra push off. Interesting. Super interesting. Alright, gets the push.
Yes, another push.
He needs to fill 4 squares, and he hasn't got 4 players, so like...
Well, no, he only needs to fill 1 square because
no, yeah, no, to
tree.
use the side stepper. That's what I mean. Like, it was just weird. He wasn't giving himself the extra chance, which he would have done if he'd gone the other way. So very weird to go the side step away. Oh yeah, I didn't want to deal with tail. But you've got to clear him anyway. You have to clear him anyway to be. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you do this, his only way to do it this way would have cleared tail anyway, whereas the other way would have had a chance to have done it anyway. Here we go.
Fails the first dot, fails the second dot, KO. We have double one, 1 in 36. We have overtime.
And the Woodies win the toss. Start with the ball. The KO comes back, so it is 10 Skaven on defense versus 9 Wood Elves, and the game is keeping off his thrower for now.
Well, I hope he know this is it.
Yeah.
I mean, the game will force that player on the pitch anyway if he forgets about it.
Yes, in the end zone. ODL tax on.
Oh, by the way, Jimmy, talking about players that people forget in the end zone, something you want to comment? I didn't want to say anything the other day, but
Good job I didn't know that. It was so weird though that it happened in the first half, right? Normally it happens after people have been injured and stuff. I didn't understand why it happened in the first half. Very weird. Wonder if I've played any other games without him for the whole match. Really weird. How did he score from there? Nyaga 3 diced the gutter runner and powered him but didn't break AV. Then he fouled him, rolled a double 2, so he didn't break AV and got sent off, so he couldn't even do anything to make it harder. And then Arcane rolled a bunch of dice and scored.
Yes, roll a lot of dice with an epic pass play with the thrower.
Yes, he maybe should have, but maybe he did foul last, right? Maybe he was happy. Like it was all, there was a lot of stuff in the way still. So,
I mean, the foul was guaranteed winning the game, breaking armor. I can understand the urge, the need, the call of the boot.
Yep.
Like I do this roll and I win. But there are other rolls you can do, yeah. But if I fail those rolls,
Yeah. Changing weather. Back to perfect. Oh my god! Blocker caught the ball.
Oh, that makes things a little weirder.
Yeah.
But it's not the end of the war. It's not the end of the war. And that way he can use the player, the pickup player for other stuff.
I think he'll just hand it off backwards to the dancer.
Now, as a friendly reminder, there is the overtime is the whole overtime. No, so there is no goal, touchdown or anything. We will see until turn 24.
Yep.
And I bet you think people will use rerolls. People will use rerolls.
Yep. 2-1.
So now the elves are in the position that obviously they want to keep a stall until turn 24.
Yep.
And the rat will get a last chance for another one turner.
Yeah, so they need to focus on the side
fight for the D6 roll at the end.
Yep. Looks like he's not putting the dancer behind. I guess there's no strip ball anymore.
Now is when the three 1 in 9s, the ball stands there, tragedy ensues.
I think he's going to keep on him just because the fact that Arcane doesn't have a strip ball anymore. It's next. Doesn't need to make extra
strength 3 block piece. He can dodge back with 2+. They can hit with a 3.
He dodged and then hands off. Okay, I don't. I hate that completely.
I mean, he would have to dodge anyway.
I think he just messed up. I think he messed up, and then that was him correcting it. I think he realised he wanted the dancer behind, and he wanted to just hand off because you wouldn't make yourself do an extra dodge for no reason, would you? So he probably just messed up the dancer.
I think he was trying to avoid it with that dodge. He was trying to avoid the fail state of the tree.
Yeah, but he could have just had the dancer behind. That's what I mean, right? He could have just had this dancer here, and then handed off directly.
Yes, hand off to the dancer. Yes.
So he must have mispositioned the dancer, and then thought, "Screw it, I've still got to give it to him."
When it comes to Arcane, to Nyaga, I have to say the way he positions his players and what happens next. Many times is not very related to what you expect.
Yeah. No, I know about that, Savins. What I mean is he could have just. I mean, I've just said it, so you were probably behind the stream. But yeah, he could have just put the dancer. I expected him to put the dancer behind and hand off directly. And then when he didn't do that, I thought, okay, now he's going to hit with a tree and then walk. The tree and the lineman and walk away. So it was really weird to do neither of those things. But I guess he put the dancer in the wrong square and thought, screw it, I've just.
I think he's having flashbacks of the failure tree, the failed state of the tree the other game. It was him, the one that made that block out of turn order with the tree, right?
That was IDPTG.
Oh, that was IDPTG. Sorry. So maybe he watched that game and say, I don't want to be that guy. Going for the street baller with the Roger.
But still, like
but the Roger is based in the ball. Well, that's it. See you later. I'm gonna start my stream. Thanks on Chivalry 2. GG. Oh wait, sorry, I forgot that the bloodbowl video game still have this bug that doesn't stop the game when you base the ball.
Yeah, but even then, the dodge was a 1 in 36, right? Whereas the tree hit was a about 1 in 50. So the tree hit was still safer than the dodge away, even if he realised that he didn't want to do that. It was still safer just to walk back. So it's very interesting. Super interesting. Is he going to rush to get the garden behind? Does he have to? He could just put it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Double rush. Yeah, he's not going to double rush. Double rush there would be pretty cool, but there's no way he can double rush, so maybe he just tucks it in here.
Yeah, with only one reroll left.
Yeah, no.
Well, depends. If it's the last action of the turn and the fail state,
he goes with one.
Okay.
He does do one.
One in 27 was the 3, yes, but you don't want to be remembered as the guy that failed the 1 in 27.
But he's got loner, right? Like he can still re-roll it, so it's about a 1 in 50 rather than a 1 in 27.
Yeah, but you don't want to spend one of your 2 last re-rolls on a loner roll.
No, but I mean, you'd have to re-roll if he failed that dodge, right?
Yeah.
That's a 1 in 60 to use a re-roll. So if you're going to re-roll that, you might as well do the thing that's 1 in 27 to use a re-roll, and is 1 in 50 to fail rather than 1 in 36 to fail. So, like the tree hit is definitely, more desirable than a dodge.
But the dodge 1 in 6, yes, is statistically easier, but the comfort. Ooh!
Open the turn.
Dice on the Roger by Constance the Giant.
I think he didn't.
The Gravedigger.
Yep, I think he didn't realise that this dancer was based by the guard, right? He just thought he was doing a 1D. He thought he was doing a 2+ to start it. I'm pretty sure that's what happened there.
And he chose. Arcane has to choose now. Choose the POW.
Wow.
It was the war dancer, the one that did the hit. I thought it was the Lino that is on the screen.
Yeah, Lino there, yeah.
Oh, the Lino, there you go. The Gravedigger. The Gravedigger is the mud. Back to the mud once again.
Wow. I liked winning here, yeah. Timmy the champ.
Okay, that's the 2 big pieces down.
Yeah, it gets him some breathing room away from the Roger, doesn't it?
And the tree can hit the thrower.
Yep.
And if he's looking for a POW, obviously, and then just to be more in the middle of the action.
It's a great square, isn't it? He's tagging, like if he powers it, he's tagging 2 down players.
Trying at least 2 players with AG3 and the gutter runner.
Oof, dodgeless dodge. A blockless dodge!
Blockless, the block by the tree, gets the push, so more or less a result.
Yeah, not terrible.
Well, at least that the thrower can dodge into the cage.
Yeah.
To base the cage. It will be a base square a 4+. Unless he dodge back.
Oh.
Dodge
rolling
test
that.
fails, bang, hits the ground. It was bound to happen at some point.
He's probably just going to blitz this guy, right? Just to get his roller back up.
I think that's what he should do. Also, it's not like there is any actual chance of achieving anything on the cage right now.
Yeah, maybe that was a
Comes the
mistake by
rocket.
Nyaga. Maybe he should, like, left something on so that this wasn't the only thing that was possible to do.
He could have moved, let an opening on the cage and do the classic tabletop trick of grabbing a drink and move the piece to close the cage after declaring the blitz. What are you talking about? The piece was always there.
The only person who's ever called me for a legal procedure was after my coat knocked off the reroll counter. And then he called me for a legal procedure, and I just let him because I was going to win anyway. He said it as kind of a joke, and I just let him do it because I thought I'll beat you anyway, you dickhead, and then I did. So I was quite happy about that.
Illegal procedure, the calling of a legal procedure is not always a controversial rule, especially among friends. The closer the friends, the bigger the controversy.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to do anything illegal in Blood Bowl, why not try some coaching? Jimmy Fantastic will give you an exclusive one-to-one session for 90 minutes. DM him on Discord or email jimmyfcoaching@gmail.com for more details. And for £300 more, I will be offering support. And for only £200, I'll be there, but silent.
That'd be brilliant. If someone just paid you to be there to be silent. Oh, brilliant. Oh dear. Thank you, Faemir, for that. And
No worries, it's all for the content and the 300 quid.
yeah. Okay, there is a gaping hole here if he gets a knockdown, which he does. So I think the whole team will be through.
The elves are gonna progress on the pitch. Armor break.
Yeah. But the rogue, he's got to deal with a rogue, right? So this isn't 100% simple. I mean, you can just screen it, so it's pretty simple. But he hasn't got rerolls for him. One's a 3+, so maybe he'll screen it and then not keep a completed cage. I mean, maybe he won't even go through. No, he does go through. He probably has to go through. So yeah.
Here's the ball carrier. And now the rest of the cage have an easy way of follow.
Well, this is going to be a big 3+ dodge in the end. I guess this guy goes there on a 2.
Yeah, and then
And
positions
then he comes around.
there you go, rolls a 3. Everything to keep the roger out away from the hitting someone around the cage.
Yeah, the problem is it doesn't even stop him. Maybe he has to go there. Because he can just come around 1, 2, 3 and like come in the back, right? 1, 2, 3.
And fails the
4,
dodge, armor break,
5.
stun, and now we're gonna see another magical turn of the roger.
Yep, definitely going to swarm the cage here and get the rogue on the ball. 1,000,000%.
Yeah, which he can do without need for any particular difficult roll because he can hit the top left corner of the cage with the roger.
Yeah, he can come in the front, yeah. He can come in the front or the back, whichever way he likes. Or he can just hit this random dude, which is maybe what he's going to do. Yeah, he can come in the front there, or he can come in the back all the way around, or he can just blitz this guy and like stand in the cage, but I feel like surely he should base the
Maybe
ball.
the back one because he's a strength 2, but the guy at the front doesn't have any skills. So.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's super interesting. Super League has now voted 10-1 in favour of the restart.
How many people play it's 12?
Yeah, yes. Yeah, out of
Wait,
12.
what? Okay, with 10-1, I think probably the guys that voted the 10 are gonna win the vote. But you know, we are living in a post-board of ethics world.
Yeah. Yeah. Changing the rules, yep, help. Yep. I didn't want to because it feels, I don't know, like somehow scummy or cheaty to change the rules after the teams have been submitted, with me like being one of the players as well. But on the other hand, by letting the players vote, then it becomes less scummy like that, doesn't it? And obviously didn't want to have a rubbish tournament. So, yeah, he didn't blitz the gauge con, didn't base the ball, so that's interesting, isn't it?
And the tree finally fails a roll. Yeah. And by the way, the rogue also has behaved very, very well. Hasn't hit any of the teammates.
I don't think it has hit a teammate at all. Yeah, it's been a great rogue. Turn 20, so even like blitzing this sidestepper, hoping you power him and then getting everybody through, even that isn't that good. So this is a tricky turn for Nyaga.
Yes, because I think we're gonna see a movement back, hitting the That's not the result you were looking for. Young Jedi.
Yep. Yes, the boom. Yeah, I was hoping it would be massively in favour of redoing it, because if it had like been 7-5 or something, then dodgy, isn't it? Or 6-5.
Will be complicated, but it being so massive, one-sided. Also, the competition hasn't started yet. Let's remember that.
Yep.
The competition hasn't started yet. It will be much more complicated, changing the teams after 3 games.
Yes. Yeah.
In case there is someone left that doesn't know what we're talking about, we are talking about the next edition of the Blood Bowl Super League, the Spring edition, which, by the way, I think today or tomorrow spring begins. So finally, winter is officially over.
Glorious.
At a cosmic level.
He really wants to rush, but he can't. So he can just blitz the dancer and then base the ball as well. That's a double whammy. Oh no, he can rush. You can go with him. Okay. See, now he's keeping him off. Now he's keeping him off basing the ball. I'm surprised he didn't base the ball last turn. But now he's managed to keep him off basing the ball this time.
Yeah. Nyaga learned the lesson and say not again.
So like Super League's going to start next week now, and give people a week to think of their rosters and get them in and show me how bad my rule set is. Oh dear. What a disaster.
That's what you get when the NAF power is empty. There is power plays all over the place. Tournament rules become confusing. Rolls doesn't work. Dice start having 7s on them. It's absolute chaos.
Oh man.
Dimi wins tournaments.
Dice having 7s on them. That was a classic. Holy shit.
Oh, I remember one prank that we used with a friend playing Dungeons and Dragons with in the 20 that have 1 to 10 twice. He took a while to finally get it. He's like, what the fuck? I'm rolling like shit today, something like that. And then, what does it go? The best part, we managed to not only do it once, nor twice, but 3 times. It's different in a different space of time. Around a year that we were playing or something like that.
That's brilliant.
And nobody broke character or laughed or anything while it was happening. Jesus Christ, man! Look, you're high level, you know, 4 is enough to hit, but close enough, eh?
Wow, that's amazing. He finally failed Animal Savagery and it's on turn 20 and he didn't break AV.
There you go.
Very well behaved Rat Ogre. Like, he got frozen out by the Tree Man and the rest of the Wood Elf team, like, you know, for a long stretch. Like, Nyaga did well to, like, freeze it out, but
Yeah, now if the trigger tab, the rogue is gonna be out of action.
Hello, Lawbell. This is ridiculously, stupidly easy for the Woodies to get forward here, isn't it? So they probably will.
I say that the triggers up and faces, doesn't even root, face the rogue, eye to eye. What you think you were doing, boy?
You've probably got to blitz the block, right, so that the push is good enough. You could try and blitz the sidestepper, but then if you don't power it, you look stupid. But like, it would be fun to do that, but you just got to blitz this. Just get a push, and then everything comes through. Some twos.
The big guys know this is a big game. It's a quarterfinal tiebreaker for the Morg Cup. Whoever wins here passes to the semi-finals, and that's 1 step closer to the final and the big prize of a ticket for the World Championship.
Yep.
Or the actual World Championship.
Yep. Yes, the winner gets a play-in ticket, and also there's going to be, after this, there's going to be this is the Morg Cup. There's going to be the Thorg Cup, and then the winner of the Morg Cup will play the winner of the Thorg Cup in a fun final, champion versus champion. So that should be cool, shouldn't it? Oh dear. Do you know what I like about Twitch is the crazy titles they have for clips. Woodpecker. Turned 20 and he didn't break.
There goes the ball. Not many chances of the rogue basing the ball anymore.
Nope. That tree is well and truly frozen him out.
Still, the thing that Nyaga has going for him, Arcane has going for him, is that the Woodies still have to stall this for 3 more turns.
Yes, that's true. There's no point drawing 1-1. Well, 2-2, you know what I mean. 1-1 in overtime. Because the Skaven can easily score back, even with 1 reroll. They've got, 3 movement, 9
got a lot of players, the very quick, very fast player. Here's a thrower that we have seen is able to make passes.
Yeah. So yeah, he doesn't have to give up at all here. Arcane, he can keep his head in the game and get some pressure on and make this, get pressure on the score. He can give himself a 2-turn. He's got a great chance, and even with a 1-turn, he's got a chance, hasn't he? As long as, he didn't do so good against the 1-turn defense, but maybe if he can chip the side step.
Okay, the guard rat with block is free, so I think we're gonna see a hit at the blitz with that piece, based on the fact that it has a block.
Yep.
There you go. Go for the.
Gets the knockdown.
And the armor break. Oh, that's big.
Doesn't get the chip, but it's nice to get the stun.
And now bases the strip ball war dancer. There was 1 corner of the cage.
Yep.
And now the sidestep rat, if he wants, he can base the ball with sidestep,
Yep.
but no block, no block. Make it risky.
Risky.
Rebis.
So, yeah, you can base everything here. Can he rush with this one? Yep. And
There
then
you
this
go.
guy can base him. So he can base everything.
Great recovery by the rats. Oh, that's nice. Getting the power on the block piece with this armor break.
Mm-hmm.
This could be an era-defining moment, but doesn't break the armor.
Now, he could rush here. Not rush, dodge here. To make it a bit more annoying, right? Because at the if he just tags the back, he can just dodge away. But if he dodges in, then the dancer can just dodge away there, so it's completely pointless. Errata. He's probably not going to dodge there.
Another gutter runs away. Position himself to give 2D. Another block. That works. Happy days. Follows up. Injury, serious injury.
Oh my goodness.
And now the rat is looking at the tree. And
Oh, he got stupid! The tree can move! Oh! What a wild move! He did do that dodge. The dodge doesn't really do much because he can just dodge out here. I thought it was better, but he can just 2+ to here.
Yeah, 2+ from there, and he can even bleed with the ball carrier. You know, hit the line and then reposition closer to the touchdown line. After all, the closer you are to the closer touchdown line, the farther your opponent is from the touchdown line.
Yeah.
That's the kind of knowledge that you will discover. You check out Jimmy's fantastic YouTube.
Yeah.
Guides and games, 2 uploads a day.
Thank you very much, Faemir. So good.
Oh, the tree moves.
Wow, wow, wee, wow.
Yeah, the rogue shot his pants in front of the tree. Absolutely intimidated by the sheer force of the wild nature. Here comes the blade. Pause the lino. Easy. No armor break, but now can run away.
Yeah, it gives him a 2+, frees him completely, and gives him a 2, and him a 2, so it's pretty nice.
And the other, yeah, he can make a full cage very easy. He has that lino there that can move without doing any roll.
Ooh. Oh yeah, okay, you can reach that corner, yeah.
And both of the coaches still have a lot of time in time banks. 2 minutes 50 seconds for Nyaga and 2 minutes 26 seconds for Arcane. Oh,
Yeah, a lot faster for Arcane, yeah. He was having some nightmare time clock issues, wasn't he?
Turn 22 for the Rats.
He has to force Nyaga in this turn, or
he has to achieve something here and something big.
yeah.
Now, the thing is, the wrestle rat is very far. Gutter runner is very far. Can't reach.
He can't reach because he's a gutter runner. That's insane, isn't it? As if he can hit.
Can't reach.
As if he can hit the ball from there. That's so stupid. I was like, oh, he's too far away. No, he's not. He's a gutter runner. Of course, he's in range.
And there you go. That's the setup. That's the setup for the cage dive, in theory.
Oh, he's gone for a block. 3D.
Gets the POW.
try and base around to make it difficult.
Side stepper, one of the last pieces that is free. Hits the tree.
Glorious.
The rogue has recovered his wit. Hits the tree.
That's a lovely square for the line rat. And then the gutter can either go like there or there or there or something. I would have put the line rat there because the gutter can get further.
Yeah, he should move up. He should base the. Wait, what?
Oh, he's just trapping him. I don't like that this guy can punch out that way.
Yeah,
And
yeah. You're going to
this
trap
guy
someone,
can
and
dodge
maybe
out
the other
there.
runner should have been in front of the catcher.
Yeah, I would have wanted.
With side step.
I would have wanted
Or
something
maybe you're next.
there.
Yeah, there you go. Next to that.
Yeah. I would have wanted this line rat there or somewhere, and then this gutter here, or over here as well. That would have been fine too. To because he's got a 2 out there and stuff. So like he wanted the gutter, I think, to go this side or this side.
Yeah, I mean the sudden death rule was like you receive. You are nearly guaranteed to. You have a much higher chances of completely winning everything.
Yeah, this is better than that for fairness, for sure.
And let's remember, you have reached overtime. It was you were unable to win in regular time. Think about that. Think about that. If there is a stall, yes, of course. There is always a stall able. Now it's a good idea to stall.
So yeah, 3-2.
Because now it's 3 plus 2 plus
3-2.
with dodge. It's not a.
And you can even try a 3-2 without dodge at the end. Or you could do it leap. Oh my, wait. What's happened? I thought he'd. Oh, this guy just stood up.
Yeah, that guy just
And then he
stood
moved
up.
the tree, yeah.
He tried to get up the tree for, so the tree can, leap.
Yeah, saves himself the 2+, right? Like, that's pretty decent. He was willing to
Yeah,
put in
but
a reroll.
he has dodge.
Yep. So he was more likely to get there, but he was more likely to use a reroll to get there. Was the thing, wasn't it? He was very slightly more likely to get there. Maybe it wasn't worth the risk of the reroll, but it was higher odds to get there. Saved himself like the 3% snake.
Yeah, but you were risking a 1 in 9.
Well, he had to do 1 in 9 anyway, right?
Yeah. But with the reroll include, and then they had 1 in 36. So it's a 1 in 9 risking using a roll. Yeah.
Yeah, it was slightly more likely to work, but a lot more likely to use the reroll.
There is turn 23 for the rats. I don't think there is a universe in which the rats can be able to avoid the scoring without having to dive into the cage.
Yeah, no, he's got the wrestler in range, so the wrestler can just come in on a 4+ for an uphill. In fact, maybe this guy can run all the way around and make it a 1D, right? This gutter can go to there and make it a 1D on the ball. He's got a 1D with wrestle. He's only got 1 reroll. He didn't really try the 1-turn surveillance against the 2 sidesteppers. So
the ability is coming, so there is no
no cage.
No case dive, so he's going to absolutely cover the front of the cage and the sides, right? I don't know. I don't think he has enough strength in 3 pieces to avoid a leap
No.
or a blitz with the one of the war dancers.
I think it's going to be very hard to make it. Harder than 2s. Like, he's just got so many ways of rolling 2s, hasn't he?
Yeah.
The leap, of course, is not necessarily good like how it used to be. Like, you know, like before you could surround him and then he could just 3+. Now if you do surround him, at least he can't leap, but he can just hand off on a 2+. And then
Okay, here
catch
comes
him around.
the...
You can
Okay,
just punch the
can
gutter.
he just punch the gutter, hand off to the catcher, and the catcher just runs in and scores?
Yeah, yeah.
Because that catcher there looks like, you know, a little confused, like, why is nobody here? Okay, I'll take it, yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't need to hand off to the sidestep, do he? He can just hand off to the one right next to him. Doesn't need to hand off to the sidestep, can't you? Just hand off to this one, look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah, same difference. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah, so maybe... No, you can blitz this one. You can blitz this one. Can you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, you can blitz this one with the sidestep catcher.
So what? Ah, yeah, to make the catcher easier. Wait.
Ooh. I've done that.
Oh, he's going to do the blitz with the...
No, he's just going to hand off to the sidestep catcher.
Ah, yes, hand off. Catch the ball. We wonder what's going to happen next, guys. Oh my God, he scores.
Well, there you go. So there is a chance for the 1 turn for Arcane, and he does have 2 minutes to try and figure it out. He's got 10 players versus Stand Firm and 2 sidesteppers. And
In
a very
fact,
thin
he has
backline.
4 minutes because
Yeah.
he can use his whole time bank.
Yes. So 6 minutes. 2 minutes for this 2 minutes for the setup, 2 minutes for the turn, and 2 minutes for the time.
Minutes of time bank. So yeah.
Yeah. Wow, punt.
Brutal, but not a lie.
Yeah, yeah, it's true. It's true.
Once again, the agility 4 of the elves prove his supremacy.
Yep. I do believe this is doable, especially now with 10. I think it was doable with 9. It's got to be doable with 10. Has to be. Absolutely has to be. As I say, either by using the whole method and filling all of the catches squares, or by filling everything out and then pushing the tree twice. But it's got to be doable. One of those 2 ways has to be doable.
I think we are going for the hit on the tree.
It's surely doable.
Now he needs a kick that arrives close to the thrower.
And he needs to mess around with it a bit as well.
Not suffering a perfect defense, because that way he could put all the 3 players on the lowest to the left. Arcane, 40 seconds left. We have still time to go to the bookies, guys.
So he could be doing. This looks like he's maybe doing. Well, he's the wrong side to do it the rogue away if he's doing it this way. You still want to do it with the rogue. I'm sure you want to hit the tree with the rogue or whatever you do.
Wait. Change of heart. Last seconds. We enter the time bank. The roger, if it's with a blitz, doesn't become stupid. It hits a teammate.
Yeah, so it depends what you'd have to set up thinking about it or whatever. Okay, now I don't understand this at all. So I think he was playing for a riot, maybe.
The team reroll goes to the elves. Goes for the handoff, for the pass. Okay.
Oh, he's really trying to fill all of this. This seems impossible. There's no way this can work. No way.
Oof, rough days.
There's no way this is done. This is done. I'm gonna pull an Eliod and say it's over. This is say it's over. Surely it's not possible. You could have done one push from the sidestepper, but you can't get two from it. Like, I just don't believe you can get two from it. I might be wrong.
That's a lot of squares. That's a lot of squares you need to fill.
Yeah, I might be wrong, but I don't think I am.
And I don't think he has enough players.
No, I don't think it's.
I think the three-way was the way.
Yeah.
Come on, you are now to stand firm doesn't work. You can get, you have a guard piece.
Yeah, doing it the rogue away. Like, he can just sidestep down now for the second.
Okay,
hit.
and now the result that takes him absolutely nowhere.
And he powered him anyway.
Empower him anyway. I think that they gave up there and say, okay, yeah.
Yep. Well, there you go. Nyaga wins the thrilling. Go on, you can do it.
Game. There was probably the gaming was seeing the big guy's best behavior in a long time.
Yeah, it was wild.
Jesus.
Absolutely wild. Wonderful big guys. And if you bear with me, I can show you the updated.
Okay, I'll stay here and to watch the updated roster. maybe the rat. Maybe, and I think it's a big maybe. We're a little too passive in some moments of the game.
Maybe. I think it's cutting hairs. I think it was just. I think there was definitely a way. I think there were two ways to do it. I think there were two different ways of doing it, but it was a great game, well played by both, and there we go. There's the updated. I think Nyaga is through on his half of the draw to the semi-final to play the winner of Doomfox and Mentos, who haven't started to play yet. I think they are playing tonight. I think they are playing tonight.
The Mentos came and said they were delaying it.
Yeah. I think they're playing tonight. I'll check later, and then Beltronico and Surveillance playing later as well. I don't know where they're playing. Brilliant analysis from Jim.
There are 10.
10, right. So Doomfox and Mentos are starting tonight at 10, and they're playing their second game on Saturday, and Beltronico and Surveillance are playing their second game on Monday, and maybe their third game on Thursday. So that's how that's all shaking out. So there you go. Congrats, Nyaga. and well played, Arcane. Unlucky, and thank you very much, Faemir. Glorious having you in the booth.
As always, a pleasure
Glorious
to be here, and I'll probably not be on for the next game because I have things to do. I have my own, Remember, everybody, they have to stream Chivalry 2 and some RPG games, Faemir 2, Twitch. You don't need even to watch, just mute the tab and lurk, it's alright, it's alright. I don't need many viewers to come at the top of Chivalry 2. It has a lot of players, but people prefer to play the game than watch the game played.
The opposite of Blood Bowl.
Exactly the opposite of Blood Bowl. I was thinking about that. It's like exactly the opposite.
Oh, glorious. And thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and stay fantastic.